What's going on, guys? In this video, we're gonna talk about Mullen Automotive. Once again, that's Mullen Automotive with the ticker symbol MULN. Guys, welcome to the Mullen Weekend Edition. Okay, so guys, in this video, we're gonna talk about the recent things that happened with Mullen, and also, of course, same as before, since it's the weekends, we wanna know what people are thinking regarding Mullen Automotive. Guys, if you like the information and analysis I'll be providing in this video, please hit the like and subscribe button. Let's get going. So guys, Mullen Automotive closed at the price of $1.20. It started trading flat in the after hours. As you can see, if you go to MarketBeat, the price, the 5-day performance of Mullen Automotive is negative 6.98%. A 1-month performance of negative 49.58%. Basically, guys, it's red all the way out. But of course, think about this, guys. Mullen is very, very resilient as opposed to other stocks that's high-performing stocks. Although Mullen is one of those companies that is a pre-revenue company, right? Highly speculative, but like I said, Mullen Automotive is still one of those stocks that is very, very resilient in these market conditions. So guys, this week we'd like to look back on whatever happened on Wednesday, right, and Thursday. So it says here, on Wednesday, to combat inflation, the Federal Reserve hikes interest rates by 0.5%, announces Jerome Powell. So after this announcement, guys, the stocks went and bounced back a little bit. Okay, but of course, guys, on Thursday, we got this news. Efficiency of U.S. workers slows sharply. The efficiency of U.S. workers slowed sharply in the summer as huge pullback by American consumers threw the national economy into reverse. So I think there's a lot of fear in the market right now, and everybody is feeling that we are going into a recession. So it says here, guys, the efficiency of U.S. workers slowed sharply in the summer as huge pullback by American consumers threw the national economy into reverse. The Labor Department reported Thursday that productivity, the amount of an employee produces for every hour on the job, grew at an annual pace of 1.1% in July to September quarter, down from 3.6% rate in the second quarter. With the growth slowing, labor costs pick up. Unit labor costs, a measure of how much companies pay workers for every output they produce, increased at 3.6% pace in the third quarter, compared with a 0.1% rate of decline in the prior period. So guys, this is the news that made a little bit of fear in the market. As you can see, guys, according to our fear and greed index, right? So we have a lot of fear in the market right now. And if we go to last Thursday, right? If you go to your maps here, okay, as you can see, there's a lot of stocks that it has gone red over the course of 3 days. That's Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, right? So everybody is looking at recession. They have a lot of fear in the market. But like I said, for me, I think this is a buying season before everybody is waiting for a stock market crash. Now that the stock market crash is somehow here, or the stock market crash, or the stocks turning red, I think it's time, that people should start taking advantage of these dips. And while people are starting to take advantage of these dips, as you can see, guys, if we try to search for some Mullen related news, right? If we go to try to check some Mullen related news, if we go to the news, right? So there's a lot of also the law firms are taking this as a potential entry, right? For them to that these law firms, They take this an opportunity to start filing cases against Mullen Automotive. Like I said, guys, this is nothing new. This situation has happened with Lucid Motors before. So I think over time, right, Mullen will prove them wrong with their allegations. Okay. So also there's one more article here that says Mullen Automotive can meet its promises. So one problem after another. As you guys can see, Mullen Automotive can't meet its promises. This was written on Tuesday by Dana Blankenhorn. So Dana Blankenhorn is a very one of those negative authors. So Mullen Automotive is short on cash and big on promises. Well, we'll see this. We'll see this during their 10Q filing. Short sellers have targeted the stock with devastating report. This is true. And it says here, please don't waste your money. That's the 3 bullet points. Okay, so well, we don't know for sure because of course this is like a negative report, and if you believe them now, when will you start? I mean, if you believe this report now and take your money out of Mullen, then and Mullen starts shooting up like any other stock, during this, recent market pullback, right? In the recent market pullback, when will you invest, right? Again, in stocks like this that is a possible runner in the future, right? So it says here, Mullen Automotive has the most ingredients you look for in a pre-revenue electric vehicle company, except for money. Okay, so even them, they're saying that it has the most ingredients that you want to look for. So they have the battery research, right? Battery research. They have the manufacturing facility. They have Mullen Automotive has the research and development. They have everything except for money. Well, that's the reason why they applied for the ATVM loan, and hopefully this summer we will get a grant for the battery technology that they're doing right now. So those are the good stuff. Now, guys, as you can see, while the media is trying to play with your emotions, right? If you keep on reading articles from these media companies, right, and they're trying to break your conviction. On the other hand, if you go to Mullen and Pintel.io, they're institutional investors, right? On May 5th, right? May 4th, as you can see, guys, institutional investors or the smart money is actually loading up on Mullen. Okay, so the white represents the positions. They're just reloading. They're adding more to their positions, and the green are the new positions. So, guys, if you have conviction to your place, right? This is not the time that for you to pull out or take your money out of the company that you're thinking that's gonna 10x or 100x in the future, right? So, like I said, at the price of $1.20, I think Mullen is very, very cheap. And also, if it goes to a little bit more than $1 in next week, or who knows, right? A lot of people will keep on loading up on Mullen shares. So, guys, as you can see, we have two press releases this week. Mullen adds high-performance Mullen RS to its strikingly different US drive tour. New 2023 stops announced. So that's one. And another one, coming to a city near you, Mullen announced its US test drive tour for the Mullen EV5 crossover. So there's two right there. And one more, Mullen Automotive files US Department of Energy ATVM loan application. And this one is the biggest one, our biggest news release for this week. Now, guys, we will now go to the second part of this video, which is what people are actually thinking when it comes to Mullen on a weekend. Okay, so let's see. One of the things I like is this from Reddit user use successful idea 5227 why I invested in Mullen. So if you click on this, right, first is the Mullen 5. Okay, so we all know the Mullen 5, low price entry for high potential growth, battery technology, strategy for homologating Chinese vans, and Dragonfly, assemble Chinese kits in the US to build fast revenue stream. Okay, and of course, why I bought more shares? Of course, he said because it has so many haters. Also, guys, we have a DD from the Rockefeller user. That Rockefeller one day ago, it says here, y'all still think FedEx is getting EVs from Mullen? I did some digging and it looks like they are working with BrightDrop for electric vans. Just curious, maybe there will be multiple providers. I don't know. So of course, I think he got this article, right, and it seems that BrightDrop cannot fulfill the whole project. So they FedEx might have multiple users or multiple manufacturer that will provide their EV vans. Also, guys, thank you for Facebook user Joshua Greer. He's shared this very nice YouTube article regarding the solid state battery testing. What is actually a solid state battery, and what's the significance of solid state battery with EV manufacturers, stuff like that. So guys, if you want to check that out, you can go to YouTube and check that specific article. Also, guys, if you go to Twitter, there's Twitter user Stock Swinger who posted this. According to Insider Financial, the verdict: Mullen Automotive is a discount entry opportunity under $2 per share. The risk-reward dynamics are just too compelling. If Mullen really sticks to its promises, its share price can skyrocket. Another small EV companies have minted many millionaires and few billionaires. Okay, so bulls can also force a great outcome in the medium term, as Mullen stock is turning into a short squeeze candidate with over 8% of the float being shorted. 2021 was the year for AMC and GameStop, whereas we think 2022 can be a year for Mullen Apes. Also, once again, thanks for Moonshots Z who have been sending tweets like this. Mullen definitely, battery results, earnings, F500, loan possibility, battery production. I think all previous price targets go completely out of the window. Okay, so according to a Dodge SKYN user. Also, thanks for Twitter user Mr. Born Identity who have shared this very beautiful illustration of what's going on with the Mullen right now. So this has been going around in Twitter since I think this week. So you see the Mullen 5 strikingly different tour, CarHub, right? Division, stuff like that. So yeah, I mean they put something really good for Mullen. There's a lot of Mullen fans out there. Thanks to Twitter user GetLKY so for sharing this article. Like I said, guys, I'm very happy that there's a lot of people who supports Mullen, although the whole market is red. We don't know where's the bottom. Hopefully it is already the bottom, but you know, there's still a lot of fear in the market, and hopefully that will be all gone and we can start seeing more green days in the future. With the technical analysis, as you can see, guys, the volume, okay, of our stock here is 51.78, although we have an average volume of 141.53 million. So we are trading relatively low, but if you look at the charts, guys, you can clearly see here that we are now once again in the demand zone. So we might go down a little bit lower, or who knows what's the lowest price point that we can go. But like I said, guys, if you have a conviction with the stocks you're holding, there's no need to worry about it, as the whole market itself is actually in the same situation. So it's not only Mullen, the whole market is red. So please take note that if we go to at least like $1, you know, even I mean more, right? So more than $1.01 or whatever that price is, okay, more people will keep on accumulating Mullen shares, and that will be me included. Okay, if you go to your MACD, okay, you can clearly see here, guys, that hopefully, yeah, I mean, we can start seeing some green in the price action. In the RSI, it's going back to the oversold section again. Okay, so if we break this down in a 4-hour time frame, we can see two red candles. Like I said, guys, even though these are two red candles, I think this is pretty decent as compared to if you compare this stock with other growth stocks, especially that we are just a speculative stock, a speculation, right? And we are investing in this stock because we want to see the future potential of this stock in the future, right? So we are I mean, I think you know, you can't grab any more, you know, like 1,000 shares of Tesla, but you can grab 1,000 shares of Mullen, and that's what's important for me, right? So if we break that down for additional 4-hour time frame, okay, so it seems, I mean, yeah, in the 1-hour time frame, so as you can see, guys, we have a one green candle that just bounced, so that just came out of nowhere, which means that hopefully, yeah, we can see some green next week. Okay, so like I said, guys, we are in the demand zone right now. If we go down any further, then I think, yeah, a lot of people will start noticing Mullen again. There's a lot of fear in the market, but I think, you know, if you are not new in the market, so I mean, this is a time where you might want to average down your costs, stuff like that. Okay, so nobody can predict the direction where the market will go, but you can actually at least control what's in your portfolio. Okay, you have to control your emotions, and this is the time, right, that you can try to reassess where your like if you want to add more to your shares, or if you want to actually let it stay there, just let it ride and completely forget about your portfolio, stuff like that. Okay, so guys, if you like the information and analysis I have provided in this video, please hit the like and subscribe button. Once again, this is your boy Don Leo Trades. I love you all. Peace out.